Hi guys, this is Ella from Ancient Tarot, coming to you from my home, as normal, as usual. I just love music, guys. So I always play some music for you as I'm starting my reading, and also because, as I always state, shuffling is the boringest part, the most boringest part of everything. But I like to do it in front of you guys so that you know that I'm keeping it real. I'm not trying to be a little sly person over here. This reading is for Virgo, okay? Today's the 15th, so this is from the 15th of December. I was in October. I'm going backwards now. Until the 30th of December. And again, when you hear or see this video, when you watch it, that's when it's meant for you. Sometimes we watch a video, and like I always say, sometimes I watch videos that are 2 years old, and bam, it feels like, oh my God, they're talking to me. They made this video specifically for whatever I'm going through right now. And sometimes that's the whole gist of it, is that we are sending out messages into the ether, and we don't know who's going to receive it. Almost like when you put a message in a bottle and you toss it out into the, sea, right? You don't know who's going to pick that up later. So that's the same thing for this particular reading. I'm sorry it is dim in here. After this weekend, I'm gonna be my old self. I'm gonna be an OG. And I'm actually going to take out my screwdrivers and try to put those lights together. I had to buy halogen lights because literally, as you can see, it's pretty dull and dim in here. And that's because at 4:30 p.m. in Colorado, it is night. It looks like night. It doesn't look like evening. It looks pitch dark. So you can't really see what's in front of you unless you have lights on. So for that reason, I went out and I bought these lights, and I am going to put them together to, this weekend, so that we can be able to have a reading where you guys can actually see the cards and can see me. The other thing that's going on is that normally the camera is facing me. Right now the camera is facing the altar and the table, because I'm still trying to figure out logistics where I want this to be. But I'm just glad to be back with you guys. So again, I don't want to bore you guys. If you guys want to, if it's not that you're watching at the premiere, you're welcome to go ahead and just fast forward it, and so you don't have to be bored. But this, again, is for my Virgos. We've already gone through the solar eclipse. How awesome is that? Because those happen less than the lunar eclipse. So I was excited. I feel like it's bringing about a lot of change for everyone. For certain, the end of December will bring a lot of very much needed change. We've all been just really just hoping and praying to just be rid of, this energy. So the new year is right around the corner, and let's hope, Virgo, that we are just going to have some phenomenal energy for everyone, including you guys. As I always tell you, these readings are not personal. So if it doesn't resonate, check your cusp before. So, if this is not going to resonate with you, maybe you could check your Libra reading. It just depends on what planets were aligned when you were born, whether you're a cusp, meaning right at the cutoff of that particular time frame that the zodiac signs are for Virgo. So it really doesn't matter. What matters is that if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, like I said, watch the next video. Also, just to let you know that I am using the Weight Rider deck. These are all the same decks except for my Ganesha deck. And of course the Cartomancy deck that I'll be using for clarification purposes. The reason I'm doing that is because, I don't know, something just got into me and told me to just go ahead and use them all like that. And I just felt like just doing me. I have so many decks. I'm a fanatic, if you will, and I'm always purchasing more. And as y'all know, in the giveaways, I've also been talking about that I've given away decks of cards, you know, tarot and oracle cards. And so also, if you want to enter, you hit subscribe as a new subscriber. You can enter to win either a smudge stick cleansing kit for your home, for your body, a candle prepared by me sent to you. You can even win a reading by me specifically for you. So all you have to do is hit the subscribe and email me. My email is always in the description box. It's very hard to spell, so that's why I put it in there. It's garipartiella@gmail.com. Okay. Again, this is for my Virgo. It's non-gender specific because it is not that someone is sitting in front of me or across from me. So because of that reason, there's no reason for me to say, okay, this is only for male or only for female. We're reading energies. We're not reading for people in specific, but if it is something that, you know, hits the spot, wonderful. Again, hit that subscribe button. If you don't like it, please don't kill the messenger. Excuse my throat is kind of parched. It's funny because you would think moving to a colder climate that there'd be more humidity. There's less. There's less sun. And I was so cold stepping into this house. I thought I left the cold outside with the snow, but apparently I didn't. So it's really cold in here. I turned on the heater. I normally don't. I'm just a warm, you know, natured person, so I don't normally do that. But let me tell you, I went ahead and did that just to take the frost, you know, the frostiness out of the air. And I'll turn it off after this video. So right now I'm doing the first lay out for this reading. And I will tell you whether it's for love, you know, romance, or for money right now. Wow, that's interesting. I want to say it's a little bit of column A and column B, but I want to say this is mostly relating to love for my Virgos. Oh gosh, okay. You are a hot mess right now. Okay, let me rephrase that. Your sign is a hot mess right now. Gosh, okay. Virgo, we need to talk. Okay, the first deck, I'm not liking what I see at all. The first thing it's telling me about the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, okay? It's the first thing comes out. Which is generally happiness, invitations, things that you can look forward to, celebrations, right? And you see this man and he should be happy with either his home life or even his business. And then... And I do apologize. Maybe I pushed him a little bit too far. I'm not that tall, so maybe I need to pull him down just a little bit. Bear with me, okay? Because I feel like I'm trying to be Stretch Armstrong over here. Okay. So again, the first thing it's showing me is this person should be on top of the world, should be happy. But then there's like, oh my goodness, am I going to make it? Almost like Tiny Tim, right? In that Dickens story where he's just working and working, right? His dad is always working, but Ebenezer Scrooge is never allowing him to forget that he's, you know, his station in life, right? That he's poor or impoverished. And I feel like there's a lot of that activity and emotional turmoil, inner turmoil, for some of you guys out there, Virgo. I feel like maybe you feel like Christmas isn't going to be as good as it normally is. Like it's going to affect you if you spend your money. I want to say perhaps it will, honestly. And the reason is, well, we all know C is here. And C, they say is leaving us, but it's just here, right? And so everybody has had to tighten their belts and live with less, right? They say less is more. Maybe with makeup. But other than that, I don't know. So you should be feeling like this king. And again, we're not gender specific. We're reading energies. You should be feeling like the King of Pentacles, energy-wise, where you've got it, you know you're good, you know you're okay, you know what you're doing. It's not going anywhere. You feel like you can do this, you got this. Changes come around. Changes come around. We all know changes come around. When that card comes out, usually it's really good. And I say that it is kind of good because the Devil comes out and then the Moon right next to it. Okay, 2 major arcana. Now, why I say that's good is because they're reversed. If this was right side up, I'd be like, somebody's got like, I don't know, you got a lustful relationship going on instead of a loving relationship, but it was reversed. And I'd say, oh my God, and maybe people were lying to you. But because, again, it was reversed, I feel like these are your emotions. They're running hot, they're running high, and you feel like you need to hold on to this at all costs. Maybe you do, especially in this season. Maybe, I don't know, maybe let me give you an example. Maybe you want to go out and buy a new car, right? Because you need one. That's fine. Everybody knows needs and necessities. You know, that's a good thing. That's something doable. But let's say that you have the desire to go into a place and look at new cars, and you know that you should be looking at Hondas and you want to be looking at Lexus. So in that aspect, even during Christmas, maybe tame down those fires for right now. The flames seem like they do want to burn you, as far as should you be spending money and how much money should you spend or invest, and is it a good investment? Is it poor investment? Jesus. Because it looks like you're waiting on something, and maybe it's a decision you're trying to make. Some of it is concerning monies, but some of it is concerning a relationship. I'll get into that in a minute. But you feel like, I feel like you're all over the place, Virgo. You are all over the place. And remember, I'm not talking to all Virgos. This is going to pertain to some of you, and some of y'all, if y'all have a really smooth relationship at home and money and career is good, then this is not the video for you. I'm talking to my Virgos that are having a really hard time and a lot of confusion. And again, look at this. You know, the stress is supposed to be leaving. That's why it's reversed. But you still feel like you still got a fight going on. So, I'm feeling like there's just way too much inner turmoil. It's more in your thought patterns. It's more in fears that you maybe you may make the wrong decision where it comes to monies, how much to spend, how generous to be. And then we pop into, again, because this was a person that started off with a really good reading with the Page of Cups and then the 10, well, actually it's the 9 of Cups. You should be banking. You should be happy. You should have a good relationship. Look at that. But then I feel like might be a reversal of fortunes when it comes to relationships. Feels like you're kind of all over the map right now. Like you don't know what to do. You don't know if to go back to it looks like an old relationship that wasn't working out. You don't know whether to go back to that relationship. It might even be in the stage of legal separation, divorce for some of you. And that person kind of left you wiped out, and you're not in this position anymore. You're not in the need. It's going away. It's slowly changing. But I feel like, yeah, it's slowly changing. Slowly. I say slowly because if it was like this, I'd be like, see, everything's going well. but it's still reversed, so it's changing, but there's wonderful possibilities. This is reversed. Usually it's somebody spying on you. So I want to say Facebook. I want to say they maybe ask friends about you. It's not so bad because it is reversed. But, you know, man, I'm going to play devil's advocate right here. And I hate to do that. But I'm going to say if it was gone and you had so much turmoil and they took from you and didn't give to the relationship or didn't respond the way that you wanted them to in the first place, and that's why you removed yourself from the relationship and caused a separation, I want to say it's probably better if you let it be gone. Just let it stay gone. Because if they fooled you once, they're going to try to fool you twice. I promise you. I promise you. So, and I also see them wanting to come back towards you wherever you live. So what's up with that? Wanting a new life, to start a do-over, start over with you. What's up with that? I don't see a victory here. It's reversed. If it was this way, I'd be like, oh man, you know, give this relationship a chance. But I feel like this person did a lot of lying. This person did a lot of you're my mom or you're my dad type of energy where they expected you to be the grown-up. Again, there's a tower moment, but is that tower moment for you or for them? We will see when, you know, the next deck comes around, see what it's got to tell us. But it feels like you have a lot of inner turmoil, Virgo, because you have someone who wants to come back into your life. The reasons they want to come back are not necessarily for love alone. Not because I missed you so much, I realized what I did. Because then that would be their tower moment. That would be, I get it. I effed up. I need to eat crow. Let me change myself. But this, and then this B wants to come back into your life and take your stuff again. I wouldn't recommend it. Now, I always tell you guys, free will, right? Who am I? I'm not your mom, I'm not your dad, and I'm certainly not your God. So I'm not going to tell you to go away from this relationship and just let it keep dying. But I am going to forewarn you that with the Ace of Swords reversed, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, this person may put you right back into the need department as far as that flow of money not coming as well or as fast as you want it. And it's going to put you in this need and necessity position again. And that is why I'm not recommending that you sow the seeds of kindness and welcoming this person back into your life again, because I don't feel it. Okay, I feel a bunch of empty promises and nobody has changed their ways. So you still have to be the grown-up and they get to be the Peter Pan. That's not good. What I see your energies are like is that your energy is improving. Your luck is improving. The Star, Major Arcana, comes out. There you go. Bam. Again, trying to take your stuff. This is the Thief in the Night. Why would you want that for yourself when this is what you are? Again, not gender specific. The Empress. So what does the Empress tell us? She's opulence, she's abundance, she's fertility. She's got it going on. Energy wise, you got it going on. What is that old school term? Drop the zero and get yourself a hero. This is ugly. I don't believe in divorce. I don't believe in, separating from somebody once you give a lot of your time and effort and your essence to, because when you really love, let's just admit it. You break off a piece of yourself and you leave that behind. But this is not the person for you. Not the person for you. So we're not going to put our rubber stamp of approval on this. I'm sorry. There is the Queen of Wands energy along with the Nine of Pentacle energy coming your way. There is a coming and going of a situation, same card again that we had in this other deck. But see how there may be the same card, but you see how one's reversed and one's upside? That's because you're having a hard time deciding to walk away. You're having a really, really difficult time deciding to walk away. It looks like somebody's trying to give you some really good advice. Like, you know what? Keep building yourself up. Build your money up. Do you. And again, you know, they kind of make you feel like you semi-decided, but then bam, here you go again. You feel like, you know, it's just so hard to make this decision. I don't want to let go. It hurts. Really? Of course it does. You gave a part of yourself to that person. If you had not, you would be feeling nothing. No regret, no hurt, no sorrow, no pain, no regret, no why did this happen, no why did this end. You wouldn't even have questions. It would be like, bitch, be gone. Excuse my French. But look, again, guys, I'm telling you guys, and I know this is my little catchphrase now, I think I'm going to literally use it as my catchphrase. Do I TM it? Same card. So happiness is there. It is to be had. You have to want it. And you know, let me tell you what I usually say to people that are in front of me. And they say, but Ella, nobody's coming. Nobody's here. And I tell them, you know what? Just like that person that you're having issues with found you, you found them, somebody else will come. That's not the last of it. There's a lot of pentacle energy. If you can get your emotions under control, Virgo, you can write your own ticket. Because I really don't talk about this much during my readings, but I'm a Reiki master to the level of being a sensei, a teacher. And your heart chakra is connected when you're laying on the table and they're doing a Reiki adjustment on you. If you look to see, your heart chakra is in the same area as your arms when they're extended. So if you close off your heart due to pain and suffering and misery that people are causing you, inner turmoil that you're causing yourself, you also close your flow, because the only way you can get money is receiving with your hands open, right? You gotta open your hand to receive, right? To take it. So Virgo, you're causing almost like a tectonic plate movement underneath everything. Your mini little eruption, if you will, of your own volcano in your life. You're causing it not alone, but you're causing it because you're allowing your inner self to not be certain. And the truth is, you're not. You're like, I don't know. I already have these legal papers because I see nothing but swords. There's two of swords, the page of swords, and then I see the knight of swords. And we already discussed, all their meaning. And you feel like, I don't know, I do have all of this already, drawn up, and it's all ready to go before the court, and all I have to do is sign. I don't know whether I should sign. Well, okay. Then what I would recommend is, if you want to postpone and reset the date for the divorce or for going before the judge, then go ahead and do that. Reset it for 3 months from now or so. But would I decide to go back to this person? No. I would just push it off a little bit. That way you have all the clarity in the world. You have time to think, time to really, really feel like, okay, Christmas is gone, the holiday is gone. It's not, if I feel like I should stay, it's not because of the holidays and, cheer, and everybody feels like they should be closer together, and we don't want to confuse that with, I still want you. I should stay with you. When it's really, I feel sorry for you. You're making me feel like the bad guy. You're making me feel like I'm leaving you out in the cold. When really, all along, you left me to hold the bag. And you didn't think about me. So Virgo, your emotional involvement here is causing this kind of thing with your monies. So be careful, because I see the Nine of Cups, I see the Page of Cups, I see the King of Pentacles. And the Two of Cups could even be a business. I see the Star. I see the Nine of Pentacles. Again, we had the Empress. So those are a bunch of great energetic money cards, mixed in with a bunch of emotional, I don't know what I'm doing, trying to feel my way. I feel like I did, or I felt like I was doing the right thing. The divorce is something I'm supposed to be doing, and now I'm unsure. You need to stop second guessing yourself of the unsurety. Why? Because if you were starting to do this, there was a good reason. I don't believe you were doing it haphazardly or willy-nilly to where you pissed me off, I'm getting a divorce, and bam. I really think that for those of you that are going through this, that I'm talking to specifically out there, I really believe that this happened because you were fed up. So again, I would advise for you to please give yourself some time to think, because you may end up trying to avoid this divorce or avoid this legal paperwork that's trying to go forward. It might even be that you have children and you don't want to hurt the children. Trust me, the children will be hurt more with staying with someone that you're always arguing with, or always, having tiffs with, because you're not on the same page and you're not at the same mentality level, where he or she does not have the growth and maturity level that you do. You're trying to raise another child, in a nutshell. So they're telling me to tell you to be prudent, be careful, be guided by, your inner light, and don't think over time. This is you just thinking and thinking, mulling things over. Have you ever gone to the doggone refrigerator and you haven't gone to the grocery store? And you keep going and opening the refrigerator door? Do you really think there's going to be something different in the refrigerator just because you open it 3 times? No. Same thing with this. You can think till the cows come home and you turn blue in the face, but that doesn't mean the person's going to change for you. And that's the whole gist of it, isn't it? You can't change people. They have to want to change. I'm not saying this in a rude way, so anybody out there that has any addiction in their life, please don't take this wrong. But everyone knows that getting out of a toxic relationship is very much like an addict, what they go through. When they're ready to stop whatever drug of choice they're abusing and addicted to, that's the only time they can get help and change and grow from the experience. That's the same thing that happens when you are in a relationship that's toxic. They're not going to change. And if they do, if they went through marriage counseling or couples counseling, hallelujah. But if they didn't change and they're coming back the same, I hate to say it like this, but holy shit. There's not going to be a hurrah. There's not going to be a hip hip hooray. There's only going to be more pain and suffering. That's not good. I don't even really need to clarify, but I'm going to ask the universe to go ahead and give us some cards here that we can take some more wisdom from. This person may be younger than you, or just younger, as I said, immaturity. The divorce card is right there. There's affection in this relationship, but there's no love. The divorce card is there. It's up in the air whether it's going to go through or not. There's affection, but look, it's even canceled out. Even the affection, I didn't say love. I didn't say love. Even the affection cancels itself out. Because it seems like, from what I'm getting from this lay, is this person is easily ignited. This person is easily angered. This person is easily irritated. So it's like, have you seen two small kids that say they're about 4 years old and they're playing and then they get mad and they start fighting and one of them bites the other or hits the other? One of the parents says, "What happened?" "He hit me." "Well, why'd you hit him?" "'Cause he had my toy." "That's not your toy." "Well, I want it." Okay. So that's what I see. This person is very immature. Every toy is theirs in the box. You're not allowed to use the toys. And as soon as you start saying or behaving or acting anything different than what they believe, well, I may have cared about you, but I'm taking it back. If that's what you want, I'm not your boss. I am not God. I am not goddess. I'm a messenger and a vessel. And that's it. So you guys do what you want to do, okay? So, as normal, always take a card or a deck out, should I say, that's going to give us some kind of positive or some kind of affirmation or something to back up everything and give us a way through, give us some direction and light for Virgo, Ganesha, Ganipati. I'm asking, what do they need to know right now? What's going to help them to make the decision more clearly so that they won't feel so confused? And it would probably help if I had my glasses on my nose and not my head. What do Virgos need to know right now so that when they're making this decision, they can feel calm, they can feel self-assured, and they can feel comforted that the decision they're making is the right one? So I'm going to take, I feel like this one for some reason, taking this card from the middle. Oh my gosh, look at that. Blessings. See, that's what I've been trying to tell you. And this card just in a nutshell says it all. Look at the raining down of blessings. And, you know, I even mentioned, like, nobody's going to throw confetti. Look, guys, we've all been in relationships where somebody gets hurt. Somebody feels like they got used or the short end of the stick. And that's the truth. If you're over the age of 15, you've probably been in a relationship where either you hurt somebody or somebody hurt you. What I'm seeing here for Virgo is you can either take the money, take it to the bank, keep your money in your pocket. Certainly don't give any money to this person. They don't deserve a gift. And even if you wanted to be that generous, right now it looks like tightening your belts is the best thing. At least till February. At least till February. Because your monies are good. these emotions again are making you do this. Your money is going up and down and up and down. And that's not good. That's not good. But if you stand still, like the Bible says, stand still and know that I am your God. That's all you have to do. I've always had this philosophy that so long as one thing, just one thing in my life wasn't spinning out of control, I could handle anything that comes. Anything thrown at me. God is asking for you to still yourself because you're doing this with your emotions. You're doing this. See how the up and down? Yeah, not good. I say, you know what? For those that are having problems in their relationships, I say take the blessings. Act like it's Vegas. Let Ganesha, God, give you the blessings. And leave that other person behind because they don't deserve you. I'm not trying to make a judgment call on their person. I'm reading energies. I'm seeing conniving people. I'm seeing people sneaky. I'm seeing people that are users. I'm seeing people that lie and say, I'm in need. Well, what about you? You were left behind and it didn't hurt them to leave you behind. Now they want you to have the compassion for them that they didn't have for you. In most cases, I'm your girl. I'd be like, yeah, do it. Because you know what? If somebody changes, don't sweat the small things. People change, grow from the experience, and carry on. But nothing in this deck except this nice friend here. Could be male, female, but it's the wand energy. This person that has more of their head on their shoulders because they're not close to the situation as you are. They're telling you, pamper yourself, take care of yourself, use your money for yourself, live well. Don't feel guilt. So again, not trying to be the messenger that gets shot. I don't want to be the one that gets shot, okay? But at the same time, this doesn't meet the rubber stamp of approval. I'm sorry, this relationship doesn't stand the test of time or the effort. You've already given enough. You've already suffered enough. You've already experienced enough having to go without. There's no reason to go backwards. There's nothing that shows me there's anything of value to go looking in your rearview mirror for. Nothing. Not one thing. Not one thing. Not one thing. If I could even show you a stronger reasoning behind my decision that this is almost like a hell no. Look at all of that. Need and necessities. Thinking over time, being taxed of what do I do? What comes next? I don't want to be poor all my life and I don't have money to just give away. The devil right there on top of you, making you feel that this connection is true and real. No, it just means that you're bound some way. Maybe it's a karmic relationship that you had to come back and manifest again in this lifetime to finish off whatever. And here we are, filled with lies. Because after all, what does the moon do? What does it do but give us the illusion that, oh, everything's good. But look at that scorpion. While they're gazing at the moon, they don't realize they're about to get bit right on the tootie. So I would say, listen to this friend. Take care of yourself. Be prudent. The light is there to guide your way. And even so that you don't stumble and fall. But if you decide to go the other route, that's your business. I'm just here to deliver the message. I'm not here to tell you to do this or that. I'm just here giving you options. Okay? So again, I'm very excited. I'm going to be rude. Excuse me. I'm very excited. I just got this new deck. And I know what everybody's thinking. Why is she... Oh my God, look at that. Why is she so excited? Well, I'm excited because this deck in particular, it's a jumbo. It's a jumbo. I had not been able to find this deck in this size to replace my old Cartomancy deck that was a jumbo until now. So, be breaking that out soon. And again, I wish I could give y'all a better reading, Virgo. But think about this reading as a gift from the universe, from the collective, that this is not meant to be. Love shouldn't be this hard. You shouldn't have to work so hard for something. And you shouldn't have to be the parent and the significant other. Now, sometimes you're going to be the brother, the sister, the cousin, the mother, the father, the child. But that's just because sometimes as a couple, we need different parts of our significant other. We need the compassion. We need to be held, or we need to be loved or understood. But that's passing, fleeting, and temporary. That's not I need to be your parent on a daily basis. That's just wrong. Because you definitely wouldn't sleep with your child, right? Think about it that way. So anyway, go towards the money. Go towards the love in another relationship that you can start. Go towards this energy of positivity and lots of luck. You have a lot of luck, especially fertility for money. Why would you want to let this person come and jack you? Why? Please don't do that to yourselves. I love you guys. I hope this reading, for someone out there, I hope it resonates. I hope it helps you. I hope it adds a little bit of clarity in your life. And I'm not close to the situation. I'm further away. I'm peering into a window. And if I can see that you should pick allowing God to bless you, rain down blessings on you, you should want that for yourself too. You should love yourself enough to want this too. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I love you guys. This and this card is the same. This is the Empress. This is Ganesha. Same blessings. Blessings. Do the right thing for yourself. Okay? Do the right thing for yourselves. I know you will. You don't need a mother or father to tell you what to do. You know what's right. You know what's wrong for your own relationships, for your own life. You have free will. If you have to, take that time out, but don't cancel those papers. Stand back for a minute. Take it all in. You know what I used to do when I couldn't make decisions that were really hard because of turmoil, the inner turmoil? Pros and cons on a piece of paper. This person needs to stay in my life because X, Y, Z. This person shouldn't be in my life, and I would normally have from A through Z at least 150 reasons why they shouldn't. So maybe that'll work for you. Maybe that will, if it's on black and white and staring at you in the face, maybe that'll be a little bit more simple and easy to digest. Because the truth is, nobody wants to be by themselves. Nobody wants to end a relationship. And nobody gets married to get a divorce. That's not what people are thinking while they're walking to the altar, or while the guy or the girl, while the girl's receiving the ring, and while the guy's on his knee, or while the couple is talking about engagement. That's the last thing you have on your mind is, oh shoot, Here we go. Let's go to the courthouse and get a divorce. Is that what you're thinking? Because that's not the norm. But it happens. And you've got to be okay with moving forward. You've got to be okay with pressing this forward. Because you're having a hard time. A very hard time. You know, I don't normally do this, but again, my email is in the description. Of it, any of you Virgos actually going through this and you need some guidance, I'm happy to give you a mini reading for free. Just write to me in the email and tell me that you need help, because sometimes we do actually need help deciding important things. And I want to congratulate you. I know that sounds stupid, but I do want to congratulate you. Again, if this person had meant nothing, and if you go into relationships in and out without any feeling or emotion, then you don't take anything serious in life. But because you do put emotion and maturity into your relationship, then this is weighing heavy on your mind. So because of that, I congratulate you, because you're a mature person. You're thinking about everything. You didn't just, let's go get a divorce. Let's get separated. I don't want you anymore. I found somebody better. So if you do need help, I'm here. And if you don't, then that's fine. I wish you well. I wish you happiness and blessings. And I really do feel like you're going to find your way. You're going to find what it is you're supposed to be doing in this situation. Either through just getting tired, if you try again, or through just letting your first instinct carry you through and just push through all of this and say, okay, I started it for a reason. Let me go ahead and finish this off. This is not a good thing for me. Wipe the slate clean and let's start again. You know, like, remember when we used to be in school as children and we had chalk and we had the eraser? Life may not be that easy because people shouldn't be throwaways. But when Goddess is giving you the permission, the collective is giving you the permission to move forward without a person, it's for a reason. It's so that you stop getting hurt. It's so that you can stop feeling like this. Nobody wants you to be in this constant state of, what did I do? How did I get here? This is not comfortable. I don't feel happy. I don't deserve this. And you're right. You don't. You don't. So I love you all. I'm glad to be back. It feels good to be able to read for everyone. My normal job gives me the ability to come and play, if you will. Come and sit here with my YouTube family and share stories, share, issues I see that may help you, may allow you to see things from a different point of view, like birds do when they sit and perch. You're able to see things from a different level or a different light. I hope this helps someone, and I really do appreciate you coming and sharing your time with me and gracing my channel with your company. And as usual, I wish you nothing but love, beautiful blessings, and may you be well, may you have health, wealth, and happiness. Love you guys until I see you again. This is Ella from Ancient Tarot signing off. Bye-bye.